So I think it's gonna be Little Mac versus Sheik.
No, it's gonna be Little Mac versus Cloud. Now this is actually one of the rare times I actually do want to see Nem go Sheik. Main reason because Sheik absolutely handles Little Mac if she can get him off stage.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about DWIN is getting him off stage is the hardest option.
Yeah.
You can always say like, oh, get Cloud off stage, get Little Mac off stage. It's easy. If the character's so good at neutral, sometimes those neutral wins don't actually count on getting off stage sometimes.
Yeah.
So the hardest battle is just, yet to come. So we're going to see if Nem can, of course, defeat DWIN.
Yeah. So if Nem's gonna go Cloud, what she's gonna want to do is just space out with her, with the giant sword. The thing with that is if DWIN times it properly, he can take the hit and smash attack through it with the super armor. So it's all based on positioning and timing, whether when she throws it out and when DWIN throws out a smash attack.
Yeah, I think me and you called the match between him and Atos just kept trying to do like aerials against him, and every time he did an aerial, he got like punished mad hard for it.
Yeah. I think there might be a controller issue. They were talking about something, maybe someone messed with her tag, or maybe this isn't the stage they wanted at all, but I would imagine this would be the stage, mainly because DWIN, because he's a Little Mac, always banned Smashville. Never want to go to Smashville as Little Mac.
I can't believe Smashville's that bad.
For Little Mac it is, because it's like, if you have the lead, whether it's percentage or stock, and you're going against Little Mac, why not be on the taxi platform?
I guess, yeah, good point. I guess I'm not one of the campier people, so I guess I just never really thought about it. Not saying that's a bad playstyle.
No,
that's a very optimal playstyle.
Yeah.
I'm just like saying like I've just never really thought about like Smashville, Mac, never clicked that.
No, yeah.
My max stages for camping would probably be like Battlefield, just because I'm like I always see that happen to Max. It's always the saddest thing in the world, too.
Yeah. Well, the reason you see Mac get capped out on other stages is because he has to ban. He bans Smashville, so you never really see Smashville too often, especially with DWIN, because that's a automatic perma ban for him. Like we even joke around that he should just wear a shirt that says "No Smashville" on his shirt.
That would actually be kind of hilarious. And anyway, actually heading into game 1 this time. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe a color choice or something like that, but it really doesn't matter at this point. And we're definitely going to be seeing a limit camp.
Yeah.
Now, I like the Win's approach to this, because this is exactly what I do when I see a cloud charging limit. I just wait it out. I'm like, you gotta have to come down here sometime.
Yeah. Like DWIN's used to it, so basically what he does on here is if they're that adamant about platform camping, he'll be like, okay, you can camp right now, but eventually this is going to turn to FD and you're going to have to come to me.
Yeah.
So he's just waiting for that moment, but Nem, not waiting for that, going in.
Oh, Lord, he has to attack. He's dead.
He's dead.
Wow! Nem with the tomfoolery, like, okay, I opened you up one time, I'm about to go in.
But now it's FD, so Nem's gonna have to do the exact same thing she just did. If she could do that twice in 2 more games, then she just 4-stocks DWIN. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that to, like, Nem just had like 4 good reads, and all of them just worked to perfection.
Yeah, that side B at the edge was a very good option, mainly because like that's one of the hardest moves to tech in this game. So if he teched it, I mean, he gets to live. You got the percentage. If he doesn't tech it, you immediately get the win. So the risk reward there was just too great.
Yeah. I mean, if he did the normal tech, I think he would live. If he would get the tech jump, I think there's still a chance he could die.
Oh yeah, tech jump is like awful for a lot of characters. I can say this for Ryu as well. Oh, okay. Expecting her to air dodge, give it up for free, and did not decide to.
And now it's at FD. What's he gonna do?
Nice empty hop right there, landing on Max's face. But I said she's been eating a lot of percentage this whole time.
And now it's back to even. After that crazy gimp in the first minute of the game, DWIN's brought it back.
The explosive start that she had.
Yeah.
And now we're at an area where he actually might get KO punched. And this is all becoming merely because she took the first stock so early.
Ooh, and she's not up to platform camp anymore. She DI'd in. So she DI'd in on the down throw. DWIN could have followed up with an up B if he just wanted more damage, but he played it safe, was hoping for the air dodge to get the smash attack. And now he has KO punch.
Yeah, now okay. Doesn't get rid of KO punch. It was a good option. I understand what she was going for, but okay, now she has to stay back. If I were her, I would get on the smash.
Oh, he rolled away. That's.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Still makes it back up.
Good high recovery from DWIN. Is he gonna make it back this time?
Okay, call to the air dodge. Did not get it. You have to think that DWIN's proficient in getting back on stage against all types of characters, being a Mac main himself.
Yeah, if Mac is the only character you got, oh no, he went for.
Oh yeah, he knew that she had to up B, so it was a big guessing game. If she snapped the ledge perfectly, she was maybe gonna make it, but that was just way too hard for her to get. Wow. Good stuff by DWIN, clutching out in a very tense little moment there, actually.
Yeah.
So this is Nem's like, I want to say one of our first big matches I've seen recently for her. Not to say she's not like a great competitor or anything like that, but like this is the first time I've seen her face like a really top tier player. Like DWIN's not like on the PR, but he's one of DFW's monsters. Like you come here, you face DWIN, you're like, oh, it's a little Mac, I got this, and then DWIN will absolutely blow you up.
Yeah, he's a sleeper for real, man. Like if you're not used to the DFW community, then when you see him, you don't think much. But then when you actually see his playstyle and the way he plays with Little Mac, it's really scary and it's daunting, especially like when you're on the opposite side and you're just like, what do I do? Like you feel like you're always on your back leg.
Okay, going for jab right there. Gets a nice little percentage, but percentage was brought back, of course, by DWIN using his stills.
Yeah. So right now we have the triplat stage. So this is basically similar to how Talent City starts up, except the platforms never go away. So this is a good stage for circle camping if she wants to do that. But right now she can't because she doesn't have the percent lead.
Yeah, he has everything on. Wow, he has everything on lockdown. You block this, I'll punch you with this. Oh, she wanted to go for the side B right there. She ended up using the limit, but not quite yet. It's very smart play by Nem too. Especially knowing that this is a really high caliber player, but this character has a whole bunch of weaknesses, and she has to exploit them to win this match.
Yeah.
Oh, the forward smash read, it's over. Wow, she takes the first stock again. Forward smash read, don't roll in front of me, boy. I am not about that. She drew the conclusion right there and ended his first stock pretty nice there. And now she's just gonna camp it out.
Yeah, that sword was long enough to cover both the position he was in and even the roll in. Like it was just that long. That forward smash was the perfect move to cover everything. DWIN's gonna think for a while. He's just gonna take his breath, collect himself, because right now Nem doesn't have to go in. She knows that, DWIN knows that, and they're probably gonna be here for about maybe 20 more seconds unless Nem gets like impatient.
I imagine this is gonna be 4 minutes and 30 seconds of this, just because I already know. I can already see the look on DWIN's face. He's like, do I really want to chase this character around for 4 minutes and 31 seconds, or do I just want to probably maybe go into the next game and just like not lose my first stock again?
Yeah.
Because when you lose a first stock, especially as Little Mac on these type of platforms or in this type of game, you have to like deal with this.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the cloud kind of just like, or doesn't matter what the character is. You have to deal with the character, just be like, all right, well, I don't really have to contend, so.
Yeah. You see, what I would have done there is I would have like, oh no, swing in.
Opened him up, was like, hey, guess what? Don't be sleeping.
And now she's forcing DWIN to stay on the platforms. Now she has to go back, but she's not. She's staying aggressive all over him.
Okay, good counter right there. Stop the harassment from them. Oh, went for the side B. I don't know if this is the smartest option.
No limit.
Oh, the forward smash eats it up. Gets a little bit of scar on his face, but takes the stock.
Yeah.
And now we're back to the old strategy. Like, okay, maybe I should have escalated that when I didn't have to.
Yeah, this is what happens, man. You poke the bear, he's eventually going to wake up and go back at you. So Nem was doing good, being patient. But again, like I said, there's a difference between being a patient player and being a campy player. No matter how patient you are, it's just really hard to camp because there's no, I guess, fun to it.
Yeah. So,
like, Nem knew what she had to do to win, but, it's just that player in her that decided, let's go in and play.
Yeah, I could definitely see the player in her. Oh, okay. I'm surprised he got away with that. I feel like it was kind of negative after hit.
Ooh. And DWIN almost has KO punch going into this final exchange.
Oh my goodness gracious. I feel like DWIN is playing this kind of right only because he...
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Now you gonna guess on ledge? Okay. Why did she go for...
Rolled away again.
Goodness gracious. Oh, that's not what she meant to go for. She went to go for B the blade beam to cover the recovery. They get the B reverse that she was looking for. Gets there again. Okay, not quite get off stage. Oh, nice pivot grab. And that's definitely going to be it. Okay, so I can definitely see what's happening here. I feel like DWIN's got the player experience, so he's ready for okay, I'm ready for the whole camp. He plays Mac. It's probably happened to him like several times. And I can feel like Nem's kind of like aggressiveness in the area was mostly because like she wants to get this kind of over with. She doesn't want to give the chance for like a player to come back on her. And that honestly all worked out for her. That last little bit was a little bit intense. So there's a tad bit of spaghetti in there.
Yeah.
But that was a fantastic play. Ends up taking second game. So we'll be going third game with, I believe, DWIN's counter pick?
Yeah. It's either going to be FD or Lila, depending on the ban. And I imagine she banned FD because you want platforms at least. But Lila is still a really good stage for DWIN and Little Mac in general because he can cover the platforms very well, fast enough to maneuver between all three and can up smash all three. So it's a good pick for Little Mac. Already going for it.
This would be crazy if she gets to win. This is the guy who got number 2, or
Second.
Yeah,
like,
second place. What, 2 weeks ago? I went
2 or 3 weeks ago, yeah. Like, DWIN has really high highs and really low lows, but I think that's like attributed to his character.
Oh, that's unfortunate. She did not mean to charge that limit all the way and use finishing touch like that. And actually sitting at a horrible percentage lead against a very game Little Mac. Well, I mean, at this point, he is the best Little Mac that we have here, since Little Mac has dropped him, of course. Wow, that up air did nothing. God, I keep forgetting how good of a character Little Mac is, because you don't really see him that much.
Yeah. If Little Mac's feet are touching the ground, he is arguably one of the, like, he's a top tier. If his feet are on the ground, he's a top tier. It's just that this game is so, like, airy.
Oh, again! This has got to be really unfortunate. I hope it doesn't let her get to her head. And that up barely catching it at the end. Good stuff by DWIN. And now we're going to see what potentially is going to be a comeback from Nem.
I mean, DWIN's so close to KO punch. I think one jab or one forward tilt's going to give it to him.
No, this is really going to test the character Nem right now.
No, he thought he was going to get KO punch after that down to it. He still has his jump.
Yeah, he still has jump. Good grab. That was fantastic stuff by Nem.
Yeah.
And that's it.
No, he had his jump. Got it.
Oh, Lilat!
Yeah,
No,
she
that was a
kept her
jump.
jump too.
Good stuff by Nem. Back on the field. Sorry if I'm climbing, but this is a very intense match.
No, yeah, both these characters, especially Cloud when he doesn't have his...
Oh, no, going for a little bit too hard of a read. I wish he kept the limit there. Now, this is going to be a real big test for Nem. We saw DWIN almost make the comeback there. Let's see if she can make the comeback against a very game DWIN.
Ooh, did one too many jabs, wasn't looking for that. Gets the grab, resets the offstage situation. Perfectly snaps the ledge, not going to get caught with that down smash.
Oh, my God. Little Mac... Cloud getting low profile right there. Gets the air dodge read, did not get the hit. Still throws it out anyway, taking it game 3 over Nem. Nem has nothing to be ashamed of. That was actually a really intense set.
That was a very impressive performance by Nem, especially that first stock of that first match. Like that just set the tone and the pace for everything. And game 2 was also really incredible by her. Just Lilat's a really good stage for Mac, and DWIN knows how to play on that stage as well. So it's really hard to fight up there.
That was a little bit wild. I think Nem had the good mindset of like, let me cap it out a little bit. I think sometimes she shouldn't have approached, but that being said, she did win game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so game 3 just came down to just like so many missed inputs, and that's unfortunate to see.
Yeah, I mean, we saw her do finishing touch twice. I believe what she wanted to do was just get to the point where she was one charge away from fully charging it, but she wanted to cancel. And I guess she held it down too long, so when she went for that cancel input, she ended up doing finishing touch. So it's very unfortunate for stuff like that to happen.
But, you know, it happens. Anyway, we'll be having more contenders up. We're going to be having Sources Mur versus Chunks.
Yeah, so it's going to be Mario versus